The glitzy new building doesn't matter if half the things in the hotel are already broken. Welcome to the Fairmont Doha. Here are 3 things that worked for me and 3 things that did not today on Markus Travels. Let's begin with the things I liked, and number 1 is the building, the Katara Towers. Where I'm staying today is the Fairmont, that's the right half of the building, and the left half of the building is the Raffles Hotel. This complex is right by the water near the Lusal Marina. It's located just north of Doha. From the building you have amazing views out to the sea, to the marina, to downtown Doha, as well as the skyline of Lusal. For transit there is a tram stop just 10 minutes walk from the hotel. The second thing that I liked is that you get a lot of room for your buck here. This is sold as the Fairmont Gold King room, but it's actually a suite. We have a living room that you can see here behind me. There is a master bedroom here on my left. In front of me there's a little observation lounge with a couch and great views over Lusal. There is a guest toilet down the hallway. There is a big master bathroom with a lot of amenities, and there is a separate dressing room / wardrobe as well. The bathroom has amazing lighting. It has double vanities, a bathtub, a shower, and another toilet. But many things in the bathroom are broken, and we'll come to that in just a moment. In total, there are 3 couches in this suite. One here in the living room, one in the observation lounge, and then there was a small one in the bedroom as well. I paid for this trip myself so that you get a non-sponsored and authentic travel review. Welcome to my channel, Markus Travels. The third thing that I liked about the Fairmont Doha is the culinary offering. Because I'm staying in a Fairmont Gold room, that means that I have breakfast included and also an offer in the evening called the Golden Hour. The breakfast you can have either in the main all-day dining restaurant downstairs, or you can have it in your room, included in the price. At least that's what they said, yet when they delivered the breakfast to the room this morning, I did have to sign a receipt and the number was not 0. The in-room dining was nicely presented, but it could have been a little bit warmer. The breakfast downstairs was beautifully presented, a great selection of breakfast food for every different kind of diet and a culinary taste. I had eggs Benedict with the turkey bacon, and that was really nicely prepared. Great service, great staff, great selection, and the food was really tasty. One of the things that stood out to me was the acai bowl bar. I had peanut butter and Nutella in my acai bowl. I don't think I've ever tried that before. But the highlight of the culinary offering is that golden hour that they have upstairs on level 33. It's something that happens every day between 5 and 7 p.m. You get a short menu of different drinks with and without alcohol that you can choose from, and then there is kind of a chef's tasting menu. They don't tell you what it is, it's different every day, and they prepare these kind of small tapas-style plates of Asian dishes. I had sushi, sashimi, all delicious, but then there were also some Korean dishes because the head chef is Korean. On both evenings that I stayed here, I had a kind of Korean taco, which is Korean barbecue wrapped in a salad leaf. That was outstanding. Last night was a step above that still, because the head chef personally asked me what I would like for my final little tapas plate. He asked me what is my favorite food, and he would make it for me. I felt very special. I didn't have any strong preferences, so I just asked him to surprise me. And what I got was a nice seaweed roll filled with Japanese-style tuna, but with kimchi in it as well. It was outstanding. I felt very VIP. Maybe he does that with all the guests, but I felt special. I was happy about that. Also from that bar upstairs, the views over the neighborhood from the outdoor terrace are beautiful. And I understand why they call it golden hour, because it's between 5 and 7, the sun is going to set in that period, and you transition from daylight, all the beautiful skyline, into a nightscape with the lights lighting up the skyscrapers around. If you're getting value from the video, please hit the like button. Thank you for doing that. And now we come to the 3 things that are broken at the Fairmont Doha. It's actually going to be 3 whole buckets of things, because there are many things that don't work here. Firstly, things that are broken in the room. Number 1 is the tub. It's supposed to be this very fancy automated tub. You just press one button to fill it up. It fills up for a few seconds, and then it says full, and then it just empties out all the water. And it was not even 5% full. It just doesn't work. And even if it thought it was full, why would it empty out all the water? It makes no sense at all. Also in the bathroom, they have these fancy washlet type automatic seats. The one in the main bathroom, it opens up the lid and then it opens up the seat as well, but then it keeps banging the seat against the top. And then it stops for a while and then it keeps banging the seat against the top again. I don't understand why. That is clearly broken. Another thing that did not work in the room is that I was not able to connect my phone to the TV. I tried both of the TVs in the room, I tried both of my phones, but they were not able to connect via the casting ability and also not via Bluetooth. That's just terrible. Terrible. There are probably 10 more things that are just broken. I'm going to cover them in my full review. Hit that subscribe button to be notified when that comes out. The second category of things that are broken is the Gold experience. I've stayed at many Fairmonts before, and I love the Fairmont Gold experience. There was a reason why I booked this room category. Typically what you get is that you get a gold lounge where you have free drinks and free snacks at various points during the day. Not so here at the Fairmont Doha. There isn't even a proper gold lounge, it's more of a gold pool. Interesting idea, badly executed. In the lounge part of the pool, they do have an offering of drinks and snacks, but only soft drinks, water, coffee, and tea are free. Everything else is chargeable, including the food and including drinks with alcohol. That is not what I expected, and that is not what has been my experience with Fairmont Gold in the past. I was very disappointed. For lunch yesterday, I did have the Caesar salad in the Gold Lounge. Had to pay for it. I mean, the price was not bad, but I just thought that that was a standard part of the Fairmont Gold experience that food would be included. The Caesar salad, by the way, pretty uninspired. If you've gotten massive value from this video, there's many things that you can do to support my channel, Markus Travels. They're linked down below in the description, and that includes a super thanks, which is a great way to make a small donation right here on YouTube. Thank you for your support. Another thing that is broken with the Fairmont Gold product here is that you cannot do check-in and check-out in the lounge. That is typically what they offer at other Fairmont properties. And that leads me nicely to the third bucket of things that are broken, and that is some of the processes that the staff are following. And I'm specifically wording it like this because this is not the fault of the individual staff members. They just have it set up in an inefficient way. Let me give you an example. This hotel has hundreds of rooms. There are at least 36 floors in this skyscraper. Yet downstairs they only have 3 check-in desks. And that just builds these huge queues for check-in. There is no self-check-in, there is no online check-in. You have to go stand there with other people and interact with humans. Boo. It's just such a waste of time. Those 3 check-in desks, they were occupied by staff, but they had even more staff to manage the queue. So when I got in line, there was somebody who asked me, have you already been served? And I said, no, I'm waiting. And all the guy could do was kind of direct me to stand in the right place in the queue. Why do they have all these people welcoming guests into the queue and into the lobby instead of those staff members helping with the check-in? This is completely incorrectly balanced when it comes to crew resource management at the Fairmont Doha. There are many other things where the processes for the staff and the training of the staff, it's just not there yet. If this quick review does well, then I'll do a full review and cover some of those other challenges that I saw. Given the physical limitations of the lobby area and the number of check-in desks you have, you may not be able to have more check-in staff, but what you should invest in right now, Fairmont Doha, is self-check-in machines. Just do it. Get rid of the human interaction, get rid of the queues, and everybody will be happier. I definitely would. I note, for example, that Hilton has a great app. You can use your phone as a key, so you can completely bypass the check-in desks and just go directly to your room with your phone. As you can hear, I had a pretty frustrating stay here at the Fairmont Doha, and the way I'm feeling right now, the day of checkout, is that I won't be back. but I'll work on that full review once I've had some time to collect my thoughts. By that time, I will also have stayed next door in the raffles that the other half of the Katara towers. Hit the subscribe button to be notified when both of those reviews go live on my channel, Markus Travels. One of the reasons that I was so disappointed with the Fairmont Doha is because I had an excellent experience at the Fairmont Istanbul. Click or tap the screen right here to watch that video now. This is my full review of the Fairmont Gold experience in Istanbul, and everything just worked there. It was one of the best hotels I've stayed at. So check out that video now. Thank you for watching Markus Travels, and I will see you in the next one.